Hello.
Hello,
How should I refer to you?
just Pigeon.
Just Pigeon.
It's
Cool.
fine. Yep.
Alrighty. So let me go ahead and bring up host killers. You were one of the people that commented on Teleco. I was actually planning on reaching out to you anyway. So I'm glad that you
Mhm.
just happened to be in the chat. Uh, so thank you for playing my
Yeah, I
game.
found it. Yeah, I found it in the random sort.
Nice.
I thought the art looked interesting.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much. So you've got host killer here, and it looks like you have a team. Let me go ahead and read
Yes.
this. Mode means how something happens or is done, which is reminiscent of infections that usually die in the body, but rarely overcome the odds and end up killing it. Like a video game protagonist, they break the mode of life. Gameplay wise, the player can switch between melee and ranged modes of attack. Before I get started, would you like to tell me
Mhm.
like what your role in the development process was, how you met your team, how you got together, what your idea process was?
Well, yes, sure. So when the jam started, on the first day, I was thinking about the idea and what I should make.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if I was going to do this like solo or with someone or like with a friend.
Mm.
So I just made like a design document for the game, and I made some concept art.
Okay.
And then on that same day, I tried to see if my friends were available, but they weren't. They were working on bigger projects. So I went to the Discord and started searching for people who I didn't find until the second day.
Okay.
And yeah, I assembled that team, and on the third day, we started really working.
Nice. So did you come up with your own like way to organize everybody and then like direct them to do what you needed to do? Like what was everybody's role in
Oh
this?
yeah. So big problem is I live a time zone away from everybody else. So
Uh
I base yeah when they start working, it was like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. for me,
mm,
and then they would start working until like 5 a.m. for me. So I would be asleep for half of that. But but I managed to just work with that. I don't know.
yeah.
We had good communication. We I was with them when I was available, and I gave feedback in my morning, which they were asleep for. But
Mhm.
when they would wake up, they would see the feedback and start working on it. And yeah, I guess it's fine.
Nice. Yeah, it's always like a big logistical issue to coordinate past time zones, especially when you're like on opposite sides of the globe, I
Mhm.
assume. Um
Yes.
so did you do the heavy lifting in terms of like coding or like who did what?
No, no, I am only the designer. I just basically direct, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, I give feedback on everything. I had the original idea. I came up with some of the enemies, not all of them, because the
Mhm.
artists wanted to have some freedom with that, and I let them, and it
Nice.
was great.
I see you have the
Yeah,
credits here, so I've opened that. So looks like you're listed as a game
yeah, yeah.
designer.
Two artists, a programmer, a sound effects person, and me.
Yeah, nice, well-rounded team. Uh, yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting that they limited the team to five. It makes sense. But for me, like I only had three
Yeah,
people with my team, and three seemed a little bit about right, except I still did a lot of heavy lifting. So, uh,
You'll have to excuse me for a second. I have a call.
oh okay, yeah, yeah, no problem. Uh,
Yeah, just a sec.
yeah. Also, their mic quality got a lot better right there. DV Mail says, "Do you want to do this the easy way, the hard way, the easy way, hard way, or the sort of hard but actually easy once you get it?" Okay. Yes, we live for the last one. Um, yeah. Let me go ahead and make a source for this game. Um, man, I'm surprised at how much bookkeeping I have to do for this, but it kind of makes sense. Everybody has like very disparate environments and things that they have to set up. So let me go ahead and go to captures. We're gonna minimize this. Which one is this even? This one was for... What the hell was this? Debug game. That might have been mode of being. I played a very low-rated... Not low-rated in terms of score, we don't know the scores yet, but it had a very low amount of ratings game earlier, and it was made in Unreal, and it took up like a lot of space, and my graphics, or my GPU was really struggling with it. It was interesting, but it controlled very poorly. So maybe I'll go back to that at some point. For now, let's go ahead and get a game capture set up for... Just call it rate count. Yeah, that's a better way to say that. I realize I've mentioned this game a few times, and yeah, that'd be a better way for it. So let me think here. This is host killer. Specific window, host killer. Let me just make sure that the audio... Okay, that peaks at like -25 decibels, so maybe I should keep that underneath. But also, it's about the same. It's a good volume for the Discord call. Right. I also need to adjust the window, and let's do this. Man, my Discord stream has been looking less scuffed lately, and it's kind of surreal because I spent a lot of the year having a very scuffed stream, so I'm happy about that. Also, I've been black barring a lot of these. I guess I could put the power indicator in the top left again. Thank you, Grogdev. Honestly, I hit the ground running a lot because I went through a great many depressive episodes this year, so a lot of this was done in my worst moments, and now I've kind of like slapped it into shape, so hard to beat black, right? But also just like organizing everything in space is a little bit complicated. Okay, so let me just double check. Who was I talking with? I was asking Ozmeister. Oh, you're back.
Yep.
Hello. Also, your mic quality like suddenly got really good right before you had to take that call.
It might have been that I disconnected my headphones.
You disconnect your headphones. Yeah, you're quite muffled right now.
Yeah, but well, that sucks. Okay, but I can't take off my headphones because then it just messes up the whole setup.
Okay. I mean,
Is it fine enough?
I can understand you. It's just like the muffledness is like, it's kind of interesting. It kind of makes me feel like I'm taking a caller. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? It works.
It works. I feel like I hope things are looking up. Either way you're doing, I think this is great. Yes, hell yeah. All right, well, I have Host Killer up on stream. Yeah, Grogdev says it legit sounds like a phone call. So you were explaining, like, actually no, I think I just brought up the credits. So logistically speaking, you I imagine you like probably set up a Discord, you traded notes and things like that.
Discord with the channels specific to each sector of the game.
Yeah, that's also what I did. I'm curious to see how many people like did similar things, just essentially set up a group chat for it.
Mhm.
All right. So each of you, like, obviously you lived on different sides of the planet. Did you have any like technical or personal issues with collaborating on this? Like, because obviously like this is during a pretty dense time for a lot of people. For a lot of people, they're students, they have finals. There's obviously the holiday season coming up. One of them said that they had to take a break to just do Christmas shopping. Like, did you guys have anything like that?
Like, yeah, sure. Sometimes there are some members that didn't have time to work on the game or something like that, but it worked out fine because although we had like more stuff planned, all of it was like extra or secondary. And I think that was really important at the beginning to just separate what ideas are supposed to be the main game and what are the things that we can add later if we have time. And yeah, that helped us out a lot because we basically added none of the extras, but we finished the main game, which is the most important thing for me.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we call it like not overscoping. Keeping within scope has been a pretty common thing, and I think it's probably a self-selecting group of people, right? Because every dev that I've talked to has finished a game and like put it on this on the itch page, so it's just like everybody who made it to the end probably kept within scope and then saw it through to the end.
that was a big topic in the development.
Yeah, it's very easy to overscope and then just everything sucks. But I'm very glad that you were able to keep that under control. So how much did you work on it? Like in terms of like time investment, because when I worked on Teleco, I was literally pulling like 100-hour weeks pretty regularly.
Yeah, so as the designer, I didn't really have like a hands-on thing on it, unlike like the coders and the artists, sound effects people. But I kept up with the development like in every waking moment. I was living on that Discord unless I was sleeping. And yeah, every time like a new version comes up, I have to replay it like 100 times just to check if there is anything wrong, if there's like a bug, if it's fun, how long it takes to finish. Yeah, stuff like that.
So
but,
in addition to like directing and producing, you were kind of you were also like the primary tester.
I think so, yeah, but the programmer definitely played it more than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I cut you off there a second. What were you saying? Sorry.
No, it didn't cut me off, I don't think so.
Okay.
I finished my thought.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hit it. So right, I guess this is all the work of your sound wizard. The clicking sounds that I was listening to. Tutorial: kill all of the enemies using your 2 modes of attack. Your attacks come out automatically. Range mode shoots 4 bullets at a time in an X formation, does less damage. Melee mode, short range, attacks horizontally, kills regular enemies in 1 hit. Move is arrow keys. Switch attack modes is spacebar. Okay. So I see you've gone with this like biological theme.
Yes.
Okay, so my attacks come out automatically, and I have 3 hearts. Oh fuck!
They're ready now.
It's so spooky. Get away from me! Yep, we're in meat world. Is there a way to get health back? Actually, oh, it looks like I'm healing over time.
Will generate health over time.
Nice. Yeah, so like, did you have any like specific inspirations for the style of gameplay and I guess the themes in it?
Well, first of all, a bit of a quirky thing. Despite never playing the game, this game is heavily inspired by The Binding of Isaac.
Okay.
For me. Yeah, but I've never played that game. So I've seen it so many times, like on YouTube and stuff. And I like how it looks when it plays.
Nice. I also noticed that you have the flatline sound at the end.
Yes. That was the sound effects guy's idea.
Nice.
I did not instruct that.
Okay. I mean, it's cool. Fuck.
I like it a lot.
They're fucking my shit up. So, since you were playing the designer role, I'm assuming that like just one of the people on your team had or your coders had experience in Unity, because I did notice that this game was made in Unity.
Yes, I asked him first of all, like, what engine are you planning to use? Which one are you most comfortable with? And he said Unity, so I was like, yeah, fine.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh my god. They just get so close to me. Go away.
Yeah.
Oh Christ. Also on the topic of Binding of Isaac, I do have a friend that literally like clockwork. I think probably before he went to work, he boots up by Binding of Isaac like every single morning.
Cool.
He only recently got every single achievement on it. Brotato is a great comparison. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Brotato. Yeah, very cool. I can definitely make the correlation between Binding of Isaac because I think Binding of Isaac also takes place in the meat dimension, right? Everything is fucking meat in that game.
I'm not I have not played that game. I just correlated with the a room, and there are a bunch of enemies that want to kill you with bullets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think it's like interesting sometimes you only have an impression of something and it will make you want to make something based on your impression of it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's nothing like the original thing.
Right. I think one time I tried to make something inspired by K-pop and I don't think it sounded anything like K-pop. It's vampire inspired with the Binding of Isaac aesthetic. Okay. Let's see. Oh fuck. God, there's so many. Oh, there's a scary dude. They're gonna beat my ass.
Okay, when the T dude is in the screen.
What?
The T enemy.
The T enemy
Leopard.
is.
It kind of looks like a leopard T. Yeah, they're with Tangler head.
Fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm so scared. Go away.
You survive.
We survive these. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh god.
We kept making the game easier and easier as we went along development.
Honestly,
my original idea for the game was you die in one hit. So, yeah, that was not good for a jam. So we just kept changing it until it became like this.
Oh yeah. It's very easy for a developer to just like overtune their game because they think it's too easy for them. But obviously, like, you know, you made the game.
Yeah. Because I knew that problem because of I used to make Mario Maker levels, and I realized that problem that you play something so many times that it becomes easy for you, but then you bring somebody else and it's like the most difficult thing in the world for them.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I have this thinking of making games more accessible now. You died.
I did, but
it's the fifth level. This is the hardest one before the boss.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Grogdev says, inspiration without actually knowing the source and you get your own result, then you can reference the source and learn so much. Always a good call for a game jam. Mike Curly says, my game Dark Heart is inspired by fear and hunger, even though I only watch YouTube videos on it. And Devious Oatmeal says, yeah, I nerfed one of the events in my game, and that alone made it much easier as a whole. It's even worse in jams though, because people have low attention spans due to there being so many games, there's friction, they bounce. Yeah, I mentioned that, like, I think I mentioned pretty frequently that Teleco, I tried to keep it, because the thing says that the judge, i.e. Donkey, will be spending at minimum 10 minutes on each game. And so I read that as, I only have 10 minutes. Like, I need to make sure that this wraps up in 10 minutes, I need to make my impression. And I know that, like, no matter how simple, how simple you make your puzzles, somebody's gonna get stuck on them, right? So I made sure to make them as smooth brain as I could, as smooth a brain as I can.
Yeah. Same. We kept testing it to see if it's 10 minutes as a whole. But you are getting the worst luck in these spawns. The T dudes keep spawning at like 4 at a time for some reason.
So they're based on a random table then. Shit.
It's like there's a percentage. It's like for example, like the mushrooms have like 15% chance of spawning. Another one has 20%, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. God, the T's are so scary, dude. Anything that shoots projectiles is just like, no, please go away. But mercifully, you have. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
I just was gonna say like the germs aren't as scary because their bullets despawn after a little while, but the T bullets keep going.
right. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. That seems like a very intentional design decision, right?
Mhm,
Did that
mhm.
come out of playtesting, or was that just like how you envisioned that happening?
Well, the germs attack was supposed to be something completely different, and we just changed it to the short-range bullet as like an alternative. So there's that. But the T dude was always gonna have like bullets that go all the way.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Conversely, we have bullets that travel very far. I noticed that the bullets have some kind of like weird twirling animation.
Yeah, it's because it's goopy.
It's goopy. Nice. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is just the T guy, but worse.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh fuck. This is a bullet hell. Oh no. It skittered towards me.
Now we kill itself. Yep.
Stop skittering towards me. Oh shit. Oh fuck. There's a second phase. Oh my god, dude. My hitbox is so big. Damn.
I was
But
thinking about that while making the game. Like, our guy is very tall.
yeah.
It's gonna be a bit annoying. But yeah, you have to stay away from the boss.
Right. Probably better to
But you also
activate the
get more damage. Yeah,
activate
it's
the
a
range
dodge
mode.
versus damage thing.
Especially since our bullets don't seem to despawn. Oh man, it's cornering me, dude. No, go away. No. It's so scary. Okay. So did you have anything that you planned on making it in, but you just couldn't cut it with the time limit?
Yeah, well, I wanted music in it, but we didn't have like a musician, so and the cap was 5 people, so I just gave up on that, and that's why we made these atmospheric sounds instead.
Yeah, I can hear like
And
the heart pumping
yeah,
sounds.
yeah, that's the replacement for the music. And also there were more enemies planned, especially one that had like some work done. But yeah, we didn't have enough time, and we just scrapped those.
Yeah, it happens. Forgive me if you've mentioned this already, but have you worked on other game jams before?
This is my first jam, personally.
First jam, nice.
But I know some of the others on the team have more experience.
Okay. Is like game development something that you're interested in professionally?
Oh yeah, I participated in this jam because I wanted to expand my portfolio, I guess.
Yeah.
Because my only real experience like that I can show people are like 2 mobile games that I worked on as an internship. So
Yeah.
I definitely wanted more.
It's difficult to work for exposure bucks, but I think networking is probably the more important thing. Having connections is very important.
Yeah, for sure.
And also just like having people that you can improve with, that hold you accountable, and also drive you to like work harder than you would on your own. Grogdev says having a separate hitbox is really nice in games like this, like drawing the player's heart over the top and using that as a hitbox to make it really clear. Yeah.
That, but it was too late in development,
Right.
unfortunately.
Also, that sounds like a something for the programmer. It does appear that they.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just it does seem like they're actually using the sprite as the hitbox.
Yes.
Shit. Although,
Someone asked me on Discord where I got the impersonal sound from. It's all the sound effects person we have. He made the sounds like himself from like I think libraries, and he just mixes them, and it comes out as this.
nice. Yeah.
There was one sound that he made in real life and recorded it. I don't remember which one though.
I love that. We were just talking about the slime to dev, and they were just talking about how they like blew bubbles into a bowl of water to make slime sounds.
Yeah. It was one of the like wetter sounds. I think he just made like a mouth with a sound with his mouth.
Nice. Gross,
Yeah.
but also nice.
Oh no, it sounds great. So it's fine.
Yeah, I love when people just come up with silly ways to do things for Foley. You know, like the sound effects process. Man, the skittering. Skittered so fast. Go away.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Did you have like funny names, or like what did you refer to like all the enemies in with?
Well, as you can see in the bottom of the screen, this guy is called the Big Pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as for the other enemies, like very basic names, like there is a white blood cell, there is a tea killer, who's the awful enemy, and there is the mushroom guys, and who else is there? Derm, and I believe that's it. Oh yeah, the main character. I always kept it intentionally vague, but the other members started calling him Dave. He's Dave now.
Dave. Gotcha. Yeah, see that I love hearing about stuff like that. Just like the silly things that people the silly nicknames that people give their stuff internally.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the strategy is probably keep in this mode when it's shooting the icicles, and then when it starts skittering towards you, start hitting it with the fucking melee. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. People go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. No. Stop shooting me, please. So do you have plans to develop this any further once the voting period ends, or even right now?
I don't think so. But I think I want to move on like more projects. Something else.
There is an oft-repeated
I
phrase.
haven't discussed with the team, honestly. I want to work with them some more, but I don't know if it will be possible.
Yeah. I think you said you live in Australia, right?
No, I haven't mentioned where I live. But like, yeah, I live in a very different place. Yeah.
Different place.
So, yeah.
I don't remember who the other Australian dev was, because I just talked with one of them.
Oh, yeah.
For Little Stitches, I believe. But, yeah, it is logistically troublesome. Hopefully you can find some people that, are better for your schedule.
I wish
I'm trying.
I could, like, hire people, like, give them an actual salary, but I'm very broke. So.
Yeah.
I feel bad making people work with me, and I have nothing to give them.
I mean, hey, helping with the design and the testing process is good. But yeah, I feel you. But it is good. There's like kind of a saying that, I mean, probably in a lot of tech sectors, but they tell you to fail faster, right? And what they're essentially telling you to do is to do as many things as you can in a short period of time. Like, quantity over quality is literally how you get quality. It's like if you are constantly just making shit and trying to improve and just... Oh my god, dude, it's cornering me so bad. Go away! Yeah, the more that you do, the better you get, the faster. Or the faster you get better. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
It's melting me, dude. Fuck.
Oh, man.
I think a lot of us are chronic overthinkers and, you know, overscopers, but trying as hard as you can to just, like, get something out the door. Like, game jams are just so incredibly useful for that. I feel like we've been working at this for 3 years and I'm still broke.
Yeah, I found it like as a big opportunity because like big mode is like Donkey's thing and he has an audience. So I thought like if I participated in this jam, then maybe I can find some people on the Discord. And yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
It was great.
Oh my god, I can't get fast enough. But it's kind of funny because I've heard that this is actually one of the smaller jams. Like, we have about 500 submissions at the time of this stream, and that number keeps dropping for various reasons that I don't actually know very well. But
No, I'm not sure either. No.
yeah, I think it
But
started at
yes,
like 507 or something.
I found it like surprisingly small, but also like the level of quality across the board is pretty crazy to me.
Yeah. I have to imagine like sorry, I'm getting something in my throat. Jesus. I'm going to be participating in a game jam that like might have more people in it, and I'm kind of nervous. Like, but I think Donkey might have kept it intentionally small.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh god, dude. It's so scary. Stay away.
You're so close.
People are probably getting discouraged because they aren't getting as much exposure that they thought they were going to. Yeah, that's always rough. Oh, did I get it? Yo.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Oh, you
the host
won.
has died.
Hell yeah.
Was I the bad guy? Was I killing somebody? Is that the story of the game?
You interpret it as you want. It's intentionally vague.
Okay, cool. Well, the host has died. I'm going to say that I am a very militant, like, what the fuck do you call them? I think white blood cells are like literally dispatched like cancer cells, right? Like when they catch them. Yeah, I'm gonna say that I was beating the ass of some cancerous tumor or something.
I will think so more than I.
Yeah. All right. So, did you have any other weird stuff to tell us about the development of Host Killer here? Anybody you want to shout out? Anything that like helped you through the development process?
Yeah. Shout out to all the people that I worked with. They were really great. I like to, despite like the inexperience of the artists, I think they did a really great job.
Oh yeah.
And as for the coder and the sound effects person, like they did amazing, very professional work.
Oh yeah. I did want to
Yeah.
mention that the big pill, like the animation where it like dies at the end, was pretty intricate. I wasn't expecting that one.
It's really rewarding. It's a very difficult boss.
Yeah. Well, all right. Okay. Thank you so much for having for having us play Host Killer. Very good.
Yeah, thank you so much for